Have you ever met someone who made you feel like you were on a freaking emotional roller coaster? They keep coming back to your life when you push them away, only to come back again when you start pulling away. It's a bizarre game that drives you crazy. So, why do some people play this game, and how do you deal with it? Let's look at these two tactics these people use to manipulate you into obsessing over them. No. 1. The roller coaster effect. Have you ever played a game where you press a button to make the car go up and down a hill? Yeah, me too. But that feeling of rising tension and then sudden drop can be kind of addicting, even if it makes me sick to my stomach. And some people play a similar game with others, keeping you on the edge until you can't take it anymore, and then swooping in to save the day. But why would anyone want to do this? Well, it's all about keeping you chasing the feeling of relief. You see, human beings are emotional creatures. We crave connection and intimacy, but we also need emotional consistency. When that consistency is taken away, we become anxious and will do anything to get it back. And that's where the first tactic comes in, building anxiety. Imagine you're at a party with your crush. You're having a great time laughing and talking until suddenly they vanish into thin air. No text, no call, just silence. Days go by and still nothing. Then, out of the blue, you get a message from them saying, "Hey, wanna hang out?" Of course you say yes. Why? Because after days of silence, you're desperate for any attention. But once you see them again, the anxiety starts to creep back in. Are they going to leave me again? But then they make you laugh and the anxiety lifts. This cycle keeps repeating itself and you can't break free. Now, let's break down why this happens. Firstly, vanishing without explanation creates uncertainty and raises your anxiety levels. The lack of closure leaves you confused and worried. Then, by ignoring your messages, they increase your anxiety further. You start to overanalyze everything, wondering what they're doing and why they're ignoring you. This intense emotional state makes you vulnerable and more likely to do whatever they want. Finally, when they reappear and give a simple explanation like "my phone died," it provides a sudden sense of relief, temporarily calming you down. This relief reinforces the pattern because your brain associates their return with the cessation of pain. In other words, the chase becomes more important than the catch. But the mastermind behind this game isn't just some random person. It's often a narcissist or someone with a personality disorder, someone who thrives on power and control. By manipulating your emotions, they keep you entangled in a web of anxiety and relief, ensuring you stay hooked. So what should you do? Break the cycle. Don't fall for the trap. If they leave, don't chase after them. If they ignore you, don't keep messaging them. Give them the chance to explain themselves, but don't hold your breath waiting for it. Remember, your emotional well-being is in your hands. Don't let anyone control your feelings or keep you hostage to their whims. Now, moving on to our next point. No. 2. Safe rejection. Have you ever been talking to someone and you feel a spark between you? You exchange numbers, but then later you realize they aren't what you expected. Despite the initial attraction, you know it won't work out. But before you can pull away, they tell you they like you, causing you to feel guilty or obligated. Suddenly, you're stuck in a situation where you have to manage their feelings. How do you escape this predicament without hurting them? Well, it's simple. You give them enough rope to hang themselves. The tactic is called safe rejection. Imagine this scenario. You meet someone at a party, you chat, and there's a clear connection. They ask you out, and you agree. On the second date, you tell them you find them attractive. But you're not looking for a relationship, perhaps due to a recent breakup or career focus. They take it well, understanding your needs. A week later, they ask you out again and you politely decline, suggesting a friendship instead. While this may sound nice, it sets a dangerous precedent. Why does this happen? Let's break it down. Firstly, you provoke attraction by complimenting them and spending time together. This creates a bond and makes them feel special. But then you immediately block commitment by giving a plausible reason why it won't work. For example, I am still healing from my last relationship, or I am really focused on my career right now. This combination of validation and distance can be confusing. People want what they can't have, so the attraction grows stronger. Secondly, you maintain the connection by being friendly and open. You don't cut them off completely, leaving a glimmer of hope that things could change. This keeps them holding on and increases the chances of them developing obsessive tendencies. Finally, the ambiguity of the situation leaves room for misinterpretation. They might think you're just not ready now, but maybe in the future. This false hope keeps them chasing. However, this game isn't played by everyone. Those with narcissistic tendencies, especially those diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, are more likely to engage in this behavior. The reason is simple. They thrive on attention and won't back down until they get it. So, what's the solution? Be clear and firm with your intentions. Don't play games or send mixed signals. If you're not interested, say so kindly but directly. Don't leave room for misinterpretation or false hope. By setting clear boundaries, you protect yourself from unnecessary emotional entanglement. Remember, you owe no one an explanation for not wanting to pursue something. Your time and energy are valuable. Don't waste them on people who aren't willing to respect your decisions. Well, folks, that's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in and sticking with us till the end. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Your support means everything to us. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more insightful mental health content. Take care and see you in the next video.